Hello and welcome. This is rooflemonger, my friends. Evo season is right now. Evo Finals Day in Evo Japan is happening right now, and there's all sorts of announcements happening, not the least of which is we got some stuff on the Tekken 8 front. So I guess we'll start the show with the showstopper. Yes, Lidia from Tekken 7 is returning, the Karate Master Prime Minister of Poland. Now, all we're getting right now is this little teaser, so we gotta make do. There'll be a full trailer in time, I'm sure. She's not releasing till later in summer. So, we got a while to wait, right? They're gonna milk it for what it's worth. But for those hoping, hey, there you go. Also, this basically confirms the DLC data mine leak. If you happen to be unaware, I made a video about this a little while ago. If you don't want to be spoiled, I won't say right here, but you can find a link to that video in the video description if you want to learn who the other likely characters are at this point. Not a guarantee, but now with Lidia being shown, it is much more likely. So Lidia the big deal, even if it's only a teaser, but we do have a lot more. Actually, Tekken has sort of given us a lot of previews, a lot of insight into what's coming for Season 1 of the game. Some of these we have known about, like the big balance update that is coming sometime in May. They always said it's after Evo Japan, and now, well, we're gonna find out. So we even have some examples here in the trailer itself, right? Like Panda going back to 1, into roll, right into shooting star, the unique heat move. That is not something Panda can currently do. So more roll options, more gimmicks, we'll find out, I guess. But yeah, it's probably going to be a pretty big balance patch. And for characters like Panda, probably definitely use it. So who knows what the totality of the changes are going to be, but I'm sure it's going to be very interesting. And when the time comes, I'll do my best to cover it all on the channel. And hey, we got free updates as well. So one, we have the new stage we saw with Lidia, right? This was sort of like the hint Lidia was coming. Seaside Resort is, I'd say, a pretty popular stage in Tekken 7 overall, and it will make its return here in Tekken 8. And also, hey, we got photo mode. Tekken 8's a very beautiful game. No one's going to argue that, right? Tekken's a very beautiful game. And now if we can create all sorts of silly photos like we can some other games, that'll lead to some fun stuff. And the story mode. They did promise that we'll get a hint of what the DLC characters have been up to, because they're obviously not featured in the main story. So we can see here our first taste of Eddie. So during the events of what happens in Tekken 8, which I think is a pretty cool story mode myself, we're going to see what they're up to here. Like Eddie's with a whole bunch of like Tekken Force members there. Will June finally wake up? She was kind of sleeping the whole story mode. Hey, Yoshimitsu, remember him? He showed up at the beginning, then sort of like fell off near the end, right? So I guess we'll see where that's going to go. I'm actually very interested about that. So yeah, Season 1 of Tekken going to be jam-packed full of content. There's going to be a lot of stuff for a lot of people. Changes, let's hope they don't mess that up too much. Like, I don't even think Tekken 8's in a particularly awful state or anything right now, but there's obviously things that can be changed, characters that can be buffed, little things that can be tweaked. And, well, that's your Tekken 8 news update for the minute. Lots of stuff going on at Evo Japan, lots of stuff we've already covered on the channel, lots more to come, so stay tuned because I'll have a lot more updates for you on all the fighting games at Evo Japan. But for now, this is indeed the end of the video, so thank you very much for watching, hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some fighting games.